This past weekend was my best friend's birthday, and we are two very entirely different people. She's super extroverted. I'm super introverted. She is um, just a really wonderful ball of light and in the moment and outgoing. And I'm always like just pessimistic and thinking about the future and like all of these things. So we're really, really different. And one thing that I also acknowledged over her birthday that we're super different is the love languages that we have. And I was talking to other people the other day about love languages, and I realized I haven't done a video about them, so I've figured might as well take the time to do it today. There's a book you can Google, get basic info about it, but it's always best to like read the book. The book is called The Five Love Languages: How to Express Heartfelt Commitment to Your Mate, and it's a book by Gary Chapman. I love going on YouTube or online and reading articles that are written about other people's perspective about the book or watching videos about it. He's been on a lot of shows to talk about the love languages, but the gist of it that I get is that people receive love in different ways and people give love in different ways. So your love languages don't have to be the same that you give them in the same way that you receive them. So there's five basic love languages, and those are time spent, so spending time with people, doing things with people, acts of service, words of affirmation, uh, receiving gifts, and physical touch. So those five make up the way that people receive love or the way that they give love. And yours don't have to be the same as your partner's, but you have to understand the way that they receive it or the way that they give it in order to have a compatible relationship. Because it was funny. My best friend is dating a guy who said he doesn't celebrate birthdays. He doesn't acknowledge birthdays or he doesn't celebrate birthdays. And she was like, I don't care. I celebrate birthdays. So it's like, just because you don't celebrate something, or just because it's not important to you, if it's important to somebody that you care about or someone that you want to care about you, you have to work within the boundaries of the things that make them feel important or valued or attended to. Um, so if your person or people that you care about need a thing, then you have to acknowledge that. So, for example, my best friend, her love language, she asked me so many times, would I go to this comedy show? And she was like, Saturday night at 7:30, we're gonna go to this comedy show. Can you go? Can you go? Can you take off work? Can you go? Will you be there? Will you be there? Are you sure? Can you give me the money for the tickets? Are you gonna go? Are you sure? After I give her the money for the tickets, I bought the tickets. Are you sure you're gonna go? You're sure? And it was like, girl, yes, I said I'm gonna go. And then I asked her 100 million times, what do you want for your birthday? What gift do you want me to buy you? What gift do you want me to buy you? And me and her are asking and going back and forth about this thing. And I realized her love language is time spent, and my love language is gift receiving. And I love gifts. For my birthday, I want nothing but gifts. I love receiving gifts. I love having gifts. I love getting gifts from people because I can keep them forever. And hers is spending time with people and making memories and doing things with the people that she cares about, and that's so important to her. And um, she wanted nothing more than for me to be at her birthday, and I wanted nothing more than to give her a thing for her birthday. And um, my birthday is coming up, and she's going to want to do something for my birthday and go out for it, and I'm gonna want a gift. And so we have to be, as friends, compatible with each other and not necessarily have the same love languages, but be accepting of each other's love languages and attend to that. So I went to her birthday. I made sure that I made time for her birthday, and I made sure that I gave time and I spent quality time with her, and I put my phone down and I talked to her friends, and I attended to this uh, occasion, and I made sure that it was a birthday that she would remember. Um, I did everything I could to give her an entire day. Like, I took her to brunch, and I took her, she got the first birthday gift she ever got from her son, who's 6 years old. And I gave her time alone to, uh, have some peace of mind as a mom. And I bought her flowers, the California kind of flowers, which she was like, I thought, any of my friends who knew me would know that I would want these kind of flowers. And I was like, it's attending to her as a real person, to give her a birthday like that, that was meaningful to her, not something that made sense to me, because I wanted to stay in the house. I wanted to buy her a big gift and give it to her and then stay in the house. And that wasn't going to work for her. She didn't want to do that. She wanted to go out and go to a comedy club, and the comedy club cost $35. And that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to go to a $35 comedy club and do that. And it was like, you know, um, as her friend, I have to understand that the way that she receives love is different than the way that I receive love. And in itself, I also have to understand the way that I give love. Like, my strongest love language of giving love is physical touch. That's the one that I'm most profound at doing. This, the one that comes most naturally to me, and the one that I am best at, and the one that makes people feel most attended to. And then second is gift giving, because I like gifts the best, so I do that second best. But it it takes understanding the people that you're around to know what will make them feel whole. And so if you go online and you just kind of Google this, it's called 5 love languages, and they're right here. They words of affirmation, quality time, physical touch, acts of service, or receiving gifts. And you can just look up what those different ones kind of mean, or how what they would mean to you, or how they fit into your life, or you know, how do I receive love? Okay, what's my main one? What's my secondary one? What do I not really do at all? What do I dislike doing? Um, what is harmful to me? Because I very much dislike physical, or I very much dislike time spent. It's one of my least favorite ones as an introvert. I don't like going out and doing things, but I love spending time with her, just me and her. And so it's like, because I love spending time with her so much, I figured I could get over the desire to stay in the house so much and just go and do it. So I think that love languages are a really important thing to talk about, and being compatible in a way that means not like finding someone whose love language is exactly the same as yours, or finding someone whose yours matches with theirs, but compatible in a way of, do I care enough to attend to this person's, to learn them, and to do a thing that maybe isn't the thing that I want to do, but to just attend to them as a human being outside of their existence with me. Like, they get to exist, they get to have a life, they get to be a human being, and how do I get to intertwine with them? So, um, I think we can all benefit from learning about the way that we give love and the way that we receive love, and how that impacts us over time.